like that dopamine, right? That validation. That's one of the main problems with apps today, right? Is like you can sit on your bed or while you're up late at night
Mm,
just swiping and randomly connecting. And if you get a like or a match, like it validates you so much and you might not even realize it.
mm.
And once that like comes in, that next step of meeting in person, it's kind of a secondary step.
I remember just, like, batching my opening message and making one that I could just copy and paste to everyone that was kind of applicable because it just got so hard to keep up with, and I would just be like, "Hey, so and so, I'm just popping the kettle on. How do you take your tea?" As, like, a really ambiguous opener that, I was like, "Well, if they can come up with something creative back to that, then, off we go."
Each day that you talk to somebody through text or on an app, even if you're going to meet in 2 weeks, the odds of you connecting drop so much each day.
Really?
Yes, because you start to
Wow.
create this perception of this person in your head that's not true. Right? In today's world, you want to Google somebody as much as possible, right? And it gets into one of my other points about this rejection mindset, right? We find reasons to reject somebody before we find reasons to accept them. Most young people from 20 to 30 or 20 to 40 are the loneliest they've ever been in the history of humanity. And he
Oh.
attributed a lot of that to instant gratification through social media, through technology.
Mm.
A lot of people complain that on dating apps, a woman will get a lot more matches and likes than a man, right? But the top 10% get all those matches from the women, right? So like 90% of men just don't get much action on dating apps. But the most disappointed people on dating apps are those top 10% of men because they have so many options that they could be on a date with the most amazing person. But in the back of their mind, they're like, when I go home tonight, I'm probably going to find somebody who's just as good, if not better. And I just want to explore all these options.
Dudes generally not even treating me like a human because they could hide behind their screen and just toss me aside and keep swiping so easily without any need for communication or an explanation or justification. And so it just started feeling like this whole culture was so throwaway and so driven by immediate gratification and validation, and it was kind of immature.